There is an ancient and unspoken terror in modern life. Not war, not plague, not famine, but unexpectedly locking eyes with an acquaintance across the produce section of the grocery store while holding a bruised banana and wearing a hoodie that you swore you threw out in 2017. Today's ritual isn't about hexing, conjuring, or enlightenment. It's about survival. This is a ritual to avoid running into people that you know in public, an act of subtle deflection practiced in various forms by hermits, introverts, cryptids, and ghosts since time immemorial. If you've ever pretended to look at soup labels for a full 6 minutes to avoid somebody from high school, then this is the ritual for you. Step 1 is intention setting. Before you leave your home, stand in front of your door, place your dominant hand on the doorknob, close your eyes. Visualize every single person you don't want to see. Be specific. That girl from your undergrad philosophy seminar, your former boss who always smelled like pickles, your chiropractor's cousin who once added you on Facebook. Now whisper this ancient phrase. Let their gaze pass over me like wind over a vending machine. You don't need to shout. Magic is in the muttering. Step 2 is wardrobe alchemy. Your clothing can act as camouflage. Don't wear anything that makes you recognizable, including confidence. Avoid bright colors, sports team logos, and anything with a slogan. You're not trying to express yourself. You're trying to become conceptually blurry. Ideal clothing items include a large neutral hoodie, questionable sunglasses, your grocery store hat, you know the one, and an aura of somebody who is definitely avoiding paying child support. If possible, shuffle slightly when you walk. The goal is to become spiritually similar to a folding chair at a bus stop, present but ignorable. Step 3 is the cloaking signal. Before you exit your vehicle or cross the threshold of a public space, draw this sigil on your palm using a washable marker or your finger and breath condensation. You may improvise based on your dominant hand. The sigil looks like two parentheses facing inwards surrounded by a dot. So it would be like a bracket on this side, a bracket on this side, and a dot in the middle. This is the sigil of the peripheral blur, derived from liminal space theory and the geometry of forgotten MySpace layouts. Hold your palm towards your chest, say the words, I walk unseen through familiar places. I am missed. I am a broken contact in their phone. Then walk forward. Step 4 is what I like to call the grocery store gambit. If you're entering a high-risk zone like a pharmacy, library, or Trader Joe's, you've got to be vigilant. Never make direct eye contact with somebody until confirmed safe. Always keep your peripheral vision engaged, and if you're somebody who might recognize you, don't panic. You can use the following maneuvers. Number 1 is the sudden fascination with soup. Pick up the nearest can, rotate it slowly as if you're decoding some kind of ancient prophecy. Hold it upside down, nod slightly, don't blink. Number 2 is the emergency exit through frozen foods. Pretend to need something from the freezer and then deeply stare into the cold. If questioned, say, I'm deciding between peas and freedom. Spontaneous phone call. Place the phone to your ear, but don't say anything. If somebody approaches, you can start saying something completely nonsensical, like, no, the birds aren't done with the pamphlets yet, and walk away with purpose. At this point, if they still approach you, they are no longer human. Run. Step 5, we've got the emergency exit incantation. So in case you're directly approached and conversation is unavoidable, you can attempt a reality reset using the following sentence of severance. Say the following. Hey, wow, so weird to see you. I was just on my way out. Literally walking to my car right now. Anyway, take care. Then walk briskly away while nodding repeatedly. Don't look back. They're not your responsibility anymore. There's another optional ingredient that I like to call the decoy aura. So if you have extra time before your outing, you can prepare a decoy aura. This is done by watching one full episode of a show that you don't enjoy, like Big Bang Theory, or listening to a podcast about municipal zoning laws. This will flatten your emotional frequency to just above beige, allowing you to blend into the wallpaper of social perception. Once you've successfully returned home, perform the unbinding gesture. Remove your cloak or hoodie, wash your hands, light a scented candle that smells like a forest retreat or an abandoned locker room, and say the following words. I was not perceived. I have no story. I remain myth. Then eat a snack that comforts you. Chips, yogurt, cereal with a fork, whatever brings you back to the land of the living. So, this ritual is not foolproof. Some bonds are too strong. Some former coworkers are just too persistent. But if performed with intention, this rite will help you move unseen through the world like a gentle breeze that smells faintly of body spray and existential dread. Avoidance is not cowardice. It is like a kind of peacekeeping. So next time you feel the shadow of recognition creeping across a crowded aisle, remember, you are mist, you are myth, and you are absolutely not in the mood for this today. And if you do get caught, remember to tell them you're actually your own twin. Then walk away slowly backwards.